Hi, it's Mr. Reisky. It's Homecoming Friday. We had a few more kids absent than usual today, probably like two a class. And we had a little lecture on a new string method. So in the string class so far, we have char at, our new char at method, along with length and substring. And today was another one called indexOf. And then there's one more we'll fill in here, lastIndexOf. Okay, this is not in lesson 10, so you need to pay attention here, but it is very easy. Nobody will have a hard time with indexOf unless they get confused with char at or something else. But the concept's pretty easy. You'll see. So let's do a string s1 equals ABCD, and do some out.print lines just to show you what this method does. First of all, char at from yesterday is used to display the character at a certain position. Char at 0 will display the A. Char at 1 will display the B, and so on. Okay, that was Thursday. That was Thursday's lesson. indexOf, I hope if you grasp it, you can think of it as being the opposite of char at. In char at, we provide a position number and we get a character. indexOf is the opposite. We provide a character and get a position number. So not index of 0, we're asking for the index position of A. Out.print line s1.index of not 1 but B. And so it'll give us the position of the A, which is 0, and it'll give us the position of the B, which is 1. Okay. When I run it, make sure I get the right stuff. AB01, so far so good. So we're asking for the index position of a string. It could be a letter or a few letters. Let's demonstrate a few letters here. Out.println. If we ask, is there a string BC? Or then it'll give us where in the string these substrings, these little strings are. So BC is at position 1. It's at 1 and 2, right? But it just gives a starting position. Okay? And ABC, it's in the string, ABCD, and it'll give us a starting position 0. So compile it. Good. Run it. And there it is, 0, 1, 1, 0. Good. All right. If you're looking for something that's not in there, let's see what that does. Like there's no E. Also, there's no capital B. There's no uppercase B. Also, if I go BA, well, there is a B and there is an A, but the substring BA does not exist inside ABCD. So let's see what all these do when it's not found. And they all give us -1. No string in the world has a position -1. There's no such thing as an index position -1. So the creators of Java chose that nonsense position to signify that your search string is not in the string you're looking through. Okay, so it's a method, indexOf, that goes left to right through a string looking for a value. So let's take a look at another twist on this. If we have string s2 equals school, and you probably can tell right away why I chose school, and you look for the O, right? You can tell that's why I chose school. It's got two of the same letter. So S2, what will it give us? There's an O in position 3 and an O in position 4. Well, you might guess it gives us a 3 and a 4, or maybe 7 or something weird. Let's see what it does. It gives us a 3. Again, there's an O in position 3 and in position 4. It gives us position 3. That's because the indexOf method searches from left to right in the string for what it's looking for. And as soon as it finds it in the leftmost position, it returns that position, in this case 3. So in the string class, now we know from yesterday, there's this method, public char at int POS, right? Just like all your coding bats have top lines like this, don't they? Public char at int POS. If you were to look inside the string class, you would see a line just like that. I'm not sure what they name their variable, int POS or int position or int whatever, int index maybe. I don't know what they named it, but besides that, you know you'd find a char at method that looks just like this in the string class. After today, you know if you looked in the string class, you would find public int indexOf string, maybe you want to call it target, the target that we're looking for, or just whatever, S1, STR, whatever. That's what you're looking for. Now there is another indexOf method I need to mention because you'll see it. Public int indexOf char target. You can give index of a character variable and it'll still work, or a character value. For example, if I take double quotes off the O, right now there's double quotes on it, so it's a string. If I take the double quotes off, I've made it, with single quotes, I've made it a char, and it works the same way. Pilot, good, and run it, and that O is still in position 3. Okay, it found the char or the string. So I could go up here and change all these guys, the single letter ones. They could all just be chars with single quotes. Okay, at least all the single letter ones, right? What is a char? A char is a single character. Okay, and this all comes out the same as it did, no difference. Just be careful with it. A char, again, is a single character. You can't put single quotes around more than one letter. We get the error message there. Okay, so the AP exam will always use double quotes. You'll never see them use single quotes because they don't test chars. They try to avoid char and char at, anything to do with characters. But you'll see it especially in coding bat. If you go to coding bat, you might see a hint or a solution to a coding bat that uses chars. So you'll see it. So index of searches from left to right for the target value. So what if you were searching for the last O in school? Well, s2.indexOf gives the leftmost one. And as I mentioned before, there's a lastIndexOf method. lastIndexOf. You can put double quotes or single quotes, same way. And that will give you the last index of 4. Okay, so there that is. So that's the last index of. Maybe a better example of last index of I did in class today was this one. Okay. Here, there, everywhere. If I go out.println looking for s3.index of ER. Well, there's what? 1, 2, 3, 4 occurrences of ER, right? So that will give the leftmost one. And this, I'm sorry, yeah, that's right. And this will give the last index. So the first one gives the first occurrence left to right, and the second one gives the first occurrence right to left, or the last index of. So this one will be what? 0, 1, 1, right? That's where the first ER is. And the last one's over around 5, 6, around 18 or so. We'll see if I'm off by 1, but somewhere around there. Compile it and run it. And it's in position 18 right there. Okay, that's the 18th position. That's where it is. So last index of. Okay, if you go to Coding Bat, there's some help on this in string 1. Most of these sections have a help section at the bottom, and right down there is help on index of. And it's great notes. The guy that does Coding Bat, I think he's at Berkeley. I'll find out. I forgot where he's from. But here's index of and last index of. Index of searches left to right for your target, returns -1 if not found. Last index of searches right to left, looking for the first occurrence right to left. Okay. I'll probably put some example methods to try this weekend on the website, but I wanted to get these notes out as fast as possible for all the kids in this class today. Thanks a lot for watching.